Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing a guide slash kind of look over of the new All Out War event. There are two types of events in this game. I repeat this every time I make an event video. There are subjugation events, which we just had, and there are All Out War events, which is the current one. All Out War events are the ones where you build two teams and you use 3 leader skills and you take on the boss, whether it be multiple bosses like this one we have or just one singular one. And it's basically how it functions. You get 5 entries a day. You can buy more in the shop over here when you come to the shop area. In the gem section, you're able to buy the tickets up top. I believe they added more. I believe it was 40. It's now 70. Either way, it is more for sure. I'm not sure what the previous one was, but yeah. So they added more. And I do believe you get tickets for doing these as dailies. So you want to be at least doing 2 runs a day. First run will give you these coins, and then second run I believe will give you these normal tickets. The event lasts for 2 weeks, so it's basically 14 tickets in total. Then we have other event missions for complete 5 runs a day, because we get 5 entries, so they're kind of in 5 milestones. So like my 11th run, which would be my first run, would be fragments. Then we have diamonds, materials, coins, and then every 5th run is going to give me SP hammers. This is some of the very small minuscule ways you can get SP hammers in the game. I'm not sure if there's other ways. Like, again, there's some in the gem shop. There might be some for other events that I just completely are spacing out on, but this is one of the very few ways you can get these hammers. So this type of event is very important for your box. Then 6 starting all the way to 20, more or less the same format. You get fragments, gems, and then materials, and then another hammer. And then each day is going to be changing numbers. I believe this happens twice, so you're basically going to be getting 10 of each hammer in total from all the missions. There might be other rewards that I'm not too sure about. I'll have to see a little bit here. Oh yeah, then you get after 55 runs you get free memory, so that's nice. It looks like, I think it's only 1 copy. Yeah, it looks to be only 1 copy. The subjugation event gave the memories, or I'm not sure which other event gave out the summonable memory, but that was pretty cool. Then you also get hammers upon completion, so doing these gets you all of this. Well, basically it gives you a chance of getting all of this. Then we have all the difficulties. This bottom stage is going to be a practice stage, so if you want to try out a team, you can go ahead and just practice here. Teams are looking to be basically any red magical units. Magical units actually do more damage in this event, I believe, like by 40%, and then physical units do 60% less damage. And then of course the enemies green types, you want to be using red. Then we have the like feature, which was implemented a couple updates ago, finally being used here. Every time you finish a run with a certain unit, you're going to be getting a option in the bottom here, kind of like a toggle option, saying whether you liked it or not. So you have to actually complete the run first with that unit. Some of the units you want to be running here, Red Mimi is a great option. Not the best. Of course, the new Ram is going to be the best option, because whenever a new unit is introduced into the game, of course, they're going to roll whatever event is introduced alongside them. Rem rolled the dungeon for demons, like obviously because she was made for it. Roz rolled his All Out War when he came out. Ram is going to roll this All Out War because, this is her event. It's just a given in Gacha games. It's just how it works. So definitely a solid option there. Then we have this Roz. He's not the best. I've seen people use him. Rem is decent. Sword Saint, I've seen a lot of people use. You probably don't want to use Sword Saint. Trying to think of other units that you can use. I've seen a lot of Anastasia's. Festival Anastasia is really great for the event because she just boosts your team. I've seen teams that can just 2-shot the boss on 85k. Obviously they're from Wales, but Ana is like a really good support to have for your team either way. The Red Julius is okay too. He works a little bit in this event, especially because he's AoE, and I believe he's magical. I would assume that's why he works so well. And my team's a little makeshift. This Ram is okay because she can get rid of buffs sometimes, and then she has defense down. This boss is immune to a lot of things, but defense down is not one of them. So defense down is something you really want for your team. That'll help big bunch. Then we have, I think, Roz, purple Roz. I believe I've semi-tested. When you attack, you actually lose all your buffs. So whatever unit you're attacking that uses the attack, you lose your buffs. So yeah, you can get that Roz passive off if he doesn't get distracted. First and foremost, they distract you, so they turn off your passive. So you have to get lucky enough to not get that on Roz. Then you have to make sure that those attacks really count with that invincibility. You just basically have to have good timing on it. I have horrible friend units here, so I was going to do a 75k run on this, but I'm actually going to do a 50k just because I don't think I could beat it with these units. Then we have, recommended teams. Juice, I forgot. Juice is a great person for this. OG Ram is a good person. Free-to-play Wilhelm has a great leader skill for red units. I believe it's red units. If not, then correct me. But he does give the team debuff resistance. Now that I think about it, I do believe it's for everyone. Actually, I'll just double check. Enough beating around the bush. I can just double check here on the Discord. If it loads. Allies debuff. Okay, he's for everyone, so he's a great leader to have for this. Don't believe Petra's all that good. It felt neither, even though I do run felt myself for some defense. She's not exactly the best. She does like 1k damage on 75k. Priscilla's pretty okay. You probably want a better option, but she's not too bad. So yeah, Juice again, this is a pretty solid option. Completely forgot about him. I'm just using Teresia because she was like on the top of my list. I don't think any of the units there were really any good. So I believe on 75k and 85k you have 3 of the minions. I'm not too sure, but it usually isn't that easy. I'm gonna do this one real quick, and then hopefully my friend units are better, and then I can showcase also the lag system right here. So you're gonna finish your run, and there's this toggle switch. Basically it means, hey, you liked your unit, continue, or hey, I didn't like my unit, and then continue. So I'm gonna put no because you don't want the OG Teresia on your team. Unfortunately, that's just what I was given. Again, friend system could really help this out, but it is what it is. So we have Julius, Mimi. This is a really good Mimi, but I don't believe this memory works on her. So I don't know why someone would put that on her. It's kind of unfortunate. Someone tell this person that this memory doesn't work on Mimi. And let me see if I can find the memory actually itself and confirm it does not work on Mimi. This attack memory is usually pretty good. It is an attack memory, but I'm pretty sure it either works only on maids or melee camp. We'll have to wait and see. Discord gets pretty slow when you load in a lot of images. Oh, I'm in the 2 stars. I think I passed it. My bad. Oh yeah, here it is. If Amelia camp, yeah, so Mimi is again Anastasia camp. You don't want to run this because you'll get basically 0 effect from this. As you can see, none of the effects are active. I think when you apply a memory that isn't effective to that character, you only get the stats. I'm not even sure if you actually even get the stats, but we'll just roll with it because Gold Mimi is still pretty solid on her own. So we can watch a 75k run right here. So he starts off with all these buffs. It's really annoying, so you definitely want someone who can turn off buffs with decent speed, which is someone I do not unfortunately have. My Ram is pretty good, but I don't think she has enough speed on her. I don't even think I built her speed. I'm not too sure actually. So depending on teams, this does take quite a little bit of time, so bear with me if I'm just rambling at this point. Defense down again is really good for this event, but by now you should have taken off his buffs. My team isn't exactly the best, so Mimi does pretty solid damage even though he has defense up. So it just shows you that boosted units are definitely units you want to be running here. No matter how weak yours are, boosted units are definitely really good here. And she's also a really good tank, but you have to have that passive active, and again, without it, she's not too tanky. So this guy's pretty well built. Again, nothing less from a gold star. Even my incredibly well-built Sword Saint is kind of not doing anything here. Yeah, see right there, bam, like, just let him attack. It's super good. And then you actually have to clear the entire wave. So if you're worrying about like the timer or whatever for your score, you have to actually complete the entire wave. I'll go ahead and I'm not gonna like it, just so he knows he gets the hint. He's like, hey, not a lot of people are liking my Mimi. I wonder what's wrong. So hopefully, or maybe they even got their unit confused with this bottom one. So this top one is actually the one you lend out, and this bottom one is basically just a flex. So if you're saying idle memory, which is only for maids, and you see it on Elsie, you're like, hey, wait, what are you doing? This doesn't work. That's because this is a flex, and no one is actually going to use this unit. This right here is what people are actually going to use, and yeah, so just something to look out for. Then we have the rewards. Then we have, I believe this is 1k gems, a couple hourglasses, fragments for these characters, pretty neat. Then we have rainbow hammers, a total of 15. Then we have gold hammers, materials, gold, nothing too crazy. And then we have the other shops from the previous event. I just wanted to let you know that you have 1 day and 19 hours for this one to spend your stuff before they're just erased. So these don't carry over or anything, so you definitely want to spend your stuff now. And yeah, overall, good luck with the event. All Out Wars can be brutal. I'm going to be doing a Should You Summon video probably right after I record this, so then it'll be uploaded. I think I'm going to upload the All Out War currently, like as soon as I'm done with it, and then the Should You Summon should probably be up later today. For this one, quick sneak peek, I think it's okay to summon, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say it's a little more worth than Rem. I actually did summon about like 5k and I didn't get anything. I actually got the memory twice, but that's nothing too good. So you can see my tickets right here. I spent 5k on it. I kind of do regret it. I 1000% regret it because I know probably Echidna's coming really soon, and I really want her instead. But it is what it is. I rationalized it in my head for some reason. Somehow that I really wanted this character. It was gonna be really good for me. No. I think All Out War events are really good to summon on with like the character that drops with them, because these events are like they're very hard, and they're very they give a lot of good rewards. But to do the 85k, you definitely need to be well built. So if you're around my area on my account, I feel like if you summon an All Out War character, it can definitely do you wonders. And just for that week, you're gonna be getting at least a little bit more rewards. And I thought she was like, you know, she's like good AoE damage, you know, I couldn't go wrong with it, but I didn't get lucky at all. So it is what it is. She would have paid for herself, but unfortunately I didn't pull her. Again, Should You Summon is going to be coming in later, and I'll see you guys for that one. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out a little bit for the event. I know these events can be a little rough. This time around we don't have exact translations for the boss currently up, so I just kind of went ahead and winged it. So if you're looking for specific details on the boss and everything they do, join the Discord in the description and keep updated. I don't know if they're going to update it, but if you want to find out, that's definitely the place to be. So again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hope it helped, and yep.